지금은 새벽 2시. 이제 자전거를 조립하고 숙소로 가려고 합니다.
Cái này มื่อกี้พี่นันไปซูชิเหลือเยอะไหมคะเยอะอยู่นะ มันปิดไฟแล้วอ่ะ
Okay, just a little bit. Take this one. This that one should be one. Or,
1 and 2.
yeah. Not all three. All three is not good.
Before it was 3.
Yeah. All three is not good.
지금 제일 걱정되는 게 더위랑 시국길에는 개가 엄청 많대요. 개들이 막 엄청 쫓아온다고 그래가지고 그 두 가지가 제일 걱정되는데 오늘은 다행히 날씨가 좀 흐리고 많이 덥지는 않은 것 같아요. 지금 2월 말이거든요. 3월부터 여름이 시작된다고 해요. 그래서 조금 서둘러서 방콕으로 내려가야 할 것 같습니다.
sky is so pretty right now. I wonder if your pretty eyes see. I need a good love. I wonder if you're ever gonna be. In a couple weeks, I could drive away, but you could find another victim. It's not your fault I feel this way. Senseless, with no direction. This town is a lot of things. Gets you down, it lets you bleed. And I need to get out, but I can't find a ticket to leave. In a couple weeks I could drive away, and you could find another victim. It's not your fault I feel this way. Senseless. A couple years.
짠. 이거 밥 먹고 치실하라고 갖다 주셨어요. 볶음카. 짜오. 짜오. 달다.
ใจทนหนาวทนเดียว